You're going to learn how to balance your chakras to prepare for connecting with your spirit baby. When your energy is aligned and harmonized, your spirit baby will manifest more easily because your body will be more receptive to and resonant with their energy. Originating from India, the chakra system is a very elegant and efficient way to balance your body's energy quickly, and most importantly, you can do this by yourself without needing to go to an energy healer. The chakras are concentrated energy centers that help the body regulate all its processes, from the very physical level of the cellular and organ function to the metaphysical of emotional and spiritual regulation. When using energy healing modalities such as acupuncture, Reiki, Ayurveda, EFT healing touch, or whatever else you may be thinking of, regulation is probably the best word that describes what they do. They allow your body's innate wisdom to determine whether or not it needs more or less of something. That could be energy, it could be nutrients, whatever it needs. So the body will determine what it needs for optimal function and healing. Your logical mind is removed from the equation, which is fantastic because it's too limited in its perspective to be of help when it comes to deep and sustained healing. So you are going to learn how to balance the 7 main chakras in your body for optimum function and healing. I recommend doing this meditation at least once a week. The more that you do it, the faster your chakras will balance and stay balanced, which often takes several months for most people. So the chakras will balance during the meditation at the time, but for it to stay balanced, it can take several months. So each time you do the meditation, you're going to have to rebalance. And so that's what I mean by it may take several months for the chakras to stay balanced. So people generally have to rebalance every single time that they do the meditation. And that's very normal. So many of my clients hold gemstones during their meditation sessions. They are optional. However, I highly recommend it as they are a powerful way to add and focus extra healing energy. Because gemstones come from Mother Earth, they store energy from the sun and the planet, which can then be channeled into your body. You can get a very inexpensive set of gemstones, which is linked in the description. Because stones can collect energy from people who have previously touched them in preparing them to sell and bring them to market, you want to make sure to cleanse them before use. So to cleanse them, you hold them in your palms under running tap water and you set the intention of clearing away negative energy and that they are to be used for your and their highest good. So it's as simple as doing that. Holding them under running water for just a few seconds is enough. After the cleansing, then you set them out in direct sunlight for a day or under the moon, preferably the full moon, if you can keep track of that when it's at its peak, overnight to charge. So you want to make sure you charge them regularly, about once a month, as that will charge them, but it also cleanses them at the same time as well. So that will cleanse the stones of your own negative energy and then recharge them to return them back to their natural state. Without further ado, let's get into the meditation. You want to make sure you're hydrated to help your meditation go more smoothly. If you'd like to cover your eyes and or use headphones to reduce external stimulation, go ahead and do so now. You want to get into a comfortable position, preferably seated so you don't fall asleep, since my meditations require your active engagement. And once you're comfortable, go ahead and bring your focus to your breath. All you're doing is just watching your breath, the inhales and the exhales. And in doing so, you're connecting with it and allowing your body to relax into the cushions you're on and letting your mind clear of thoughts and emotions, your to-do list. Just let that clear out. If you need more time to connect with your breath, you can press pause at this time. Otherwise, you can black out your mind's eye and enter the void. And by blacking out your mind's eye, I'm referring to this, what you're seeing when you close your eyes, what your awareness is seeing, not your physical eyes, since your eyes are closed. Get comfortable in the void, in that blackness or darkness. It's just empty space. It's empty because it's full of opportunity and possibility for you to connect with spirit. So you want to stay in the void as you listen to my instructions carefully, because this will get a little involved. You will need to use a symbol of your choice to be your indicator of how balanced each chakra is. The symbol you choose will depend on you and what resonates with you. If a symbol appears randomly for you as I speak, that's probably the symbol you should use. I will describe the 4 most common symbols that my clients use. You can choose whichever is most comfortable for you to work with, or you can choose your own. The first symbol will be a circle of color. If you can, visualize a circle of red now. If red is too difficult, use any color that comes more naturally to you. That circle needs to be filled evenly with red or whatever color you choose, so the saturation is uniform with no patchy spots. The brightness and evenness of the color will be your indicator that the chakra is balanced. So a nice bright red filled circle is what you're looking for. The second symbol is a traffic light with red, yellow, and green lights. A balanced chakra will show as a green light. So visualize that now. The third symbol is a flower of your choice. A balanced chakra will show as a healthy, vibrant, fully bloomed flower. If the chakra needs balancing, the flower will not look as healthy. It may be withered, dry, discolored, leaves falling off, not bloomed, or anything else that indicates the need for healing. Go ahead and visualize a healthy, fully bloomed flower now. The fourth symbol is a meter or a gauge. It can be one where the needle is standing vertical, right at the middle to show balance. If the chakra is unbalanced, the needle will be off center, either to the left or to the right of the midpoint. So visualize a balanced meter or gauge. If you cannot visualize any of these symbols, you will use sensation as your gauge. So ask yourself silently in your head or out loud, what does a healthy, balanced chakra feel like? Give yourself a few moments to connect with that feeling. It may feel like energy is flowing, buzzing, warm, cool, tingling, numbing, calm, happy, floaty, peaceful. Those are common experiences that people have. Now, ask yourself, what does an unbalanced chakra feel like? Give yourself a few moments to connect with that feeling. There might be tightness, constriction, cramping, dull ache, uncomfortable pressure, pain, feeling anxious, uneasy, heavy, dark, worried. Now choose the symbol that was easiest for you to work with. You will use that in the chakra balancing portion. So black out your mind's eye and enter the void again. Just get comfortable in that dark space. We're going to now balance each of the 7 chakras, starting with the first chakra, the root chakra, which is instrumental in helping you feel grounded, safe, and secure. The root chakra needs to be strong to hold a pregnancy. This is very critical on the motherhood journey. So you're going to place your symbol at your perineum, which is the area between your vagina and your anus. If you're familiar with Kegel exercises, it's that group of muscles there. It can also be in the vicinity, as long as you set the intention that your symbol is to represent the root chakra in that area. And that's fine. You don't have to be precise. It's all about intention. Remember that. All right, so your symbol is at your perineum or in that general area. You're going to check to see how it's doing. What is that symbol indicating to you? Does your symbol look healthy? If you're using a flower, is it balanced? If you're using a colored circle, use red if you can, because red is the color for the root chakra. If you're using a colored circle, is it evenly filled without any spots in the nice bright red? If you're using a meter, is it centered or at the baseline? If you're using the traffic light, is it green? Or is it another color, or maybe flickering between different colors? If you're using sensation, does it feel comfortable and light? It is very rare for all chakras to be balanced at the beginning when you first start out these meditations. There's usually at least one. For most people, there are multiple, some even all of them that need to be balanced. So it's very normal. They will start to balance As you do these meditations, as you balance your chakras, they will stay balanced longer. The important thing to remember is please do not have any judgment of how your symbols look like. It's just information that you're gathering, information that you're getting about your body. Okay, you want to maintain emotional neutrality about this. It's not a reflection of you, your health, of who you are, of your worth, of your ability to become a mother. So please, please remember that. This is why you're doing these meditations, to tell you where your starting point is. And so that you can take the steps to get closer to your goal. If you place judgment on what your chakras are or how your symbols are doing, it's going to inhibit and block the process. The judgment will block it. So let's balance the root chakra. Even if it's healthy, I'd like for you to practice the balancing portion of it. If you have a gemstone, you would take the stone that's associated with the root chakra. It's a red stone typically, and you'll place it in that area. Some people just hold it in their hands. This is very flexible. You can test and experiment to see what works best for you with or without stones, holding it in your hand, holding it right at the area of the chakra. Feel free to play around with it and figure out what it is that your body needs. Everyone's different. And that's actually the fun part of this process, that you're figuring out what you need. And that's really important for you to understand that. So whether or not you have a gemstone to use to enhance your chakra balancing, you're going to imagine, visualize red energy coming up from the earth, up into your feet, into your legs, to meet at the end of your inhale, right at your perineum, where the root chakra is. And then you're going to contract those muscles there a few times to activate that area. And the way that you contract it, it's like if you were holding your urine in. Like I said, the �𝐾𝐄 exercises, if you're familiar with those. So you contract 2 or 3 times. And then as you exhale, you release the red energy down the opposite leg. So you're flowing red energy from the earth up into both legs to meet at the end of your inhale, right at the perineum, the root chakra. Can be just that vicinity and it's totally fine. And then as you exhale, the red energy that came up the right leg flows out the left leg. What came up the left leg flows out the right leg. So this is actually called the Rainbow Meditation in the book Spirit Babies by Walter 𝐎𝐿𝐄𝐄. And I've just modified it for my own use and my clients. And you'll see why it's called the Rainbow Meditation soon. You continue to flow that red energy until your symbol becomes balanced. It reaches a state that you're happy with, that you feel that it's showing vibrancy and health. And you continue to do that until you're ready to go to the next chakra. If you need more time to balance this first chakra, the root chakra, you can press pause now. Otherwise, move your symbol so that it's about 2 inches or 5 centimeters below your belly button on your midline, right beneath your belly button. And you're going to check to see how your sacral chakra is doing. The sacral chakra encompasses your reproductive organs and thus is directly linked to your fertility. Whether or not your symbols show that this chakra needs to be balanced, let's balance it anyway so you get the practice in. You'll be using the orange gemstone, the one that's associated with the sacral chakra. You can place it below your belly button in that spot, about 2 inches or 5 centimeters below your belly button, or hold it in your hand. And you're going to flow orange energy this time. If you're using the colored circles, see if you can make this orange so that it aligns with the energy of this particular chakra. If you can't make it orange, then just use a color that's comfortable with you. So go ahead and flow orange energy from the earth up into your legs to meet at the end of your inhale below your belly button. Contract the lower abdominal muscles a couple times to activate that area. As you exhale, release the orange energy down the opposite leg. So what came up the left leg is released down the right leg. The orange energy that is flowing through the right leg is released down the left leg. And you continue to flow the orange energy until your symbol is balanced. If you need more time to balance your sacral chakra, you can press pause at this time. Otherwise, move your symbol so it's about 2 inches or 5 centimeters above your belly button to represent your solar plexus chakra. And your solar plexus chakra allows you to stand strong in your highest and most authentic self so that you stay clear of your desires. If you're using the colored circle and you can change the colors easily, you would use yellow. To balance this chakra, you will use the yellow gemstone, the one that corresponds to the solar plexus chakra, and flow yellow energy from the earth up into your legs, belly, to meet at the end of your inhale above your belly button, right at your solar plexus. Contract the upper abdominal muscles a few times to activate that area. As you exhale, release the yellow energy down the opposite leg. Continue to flow the yellow energy until your symbol shows that it is balanced. If you need more time to balance your solar plexus chakra, you can press pause at this time. Otherwise, move your symbol so that it is between your breasts. This is the heart chakra, the fourth chakra. It needs to stay open and flowing in order to receive the love that your baby represents. It cannot be closed for fear of failure or disappointment, as that will block your baby. So this is a big one for many women to work on, is opening their heart chakra and keeping it open. The three main chakras that women on their motherhood journey need to really pay particular attention to are the root chakra, the first one, the sacral chakra, the second one, and this one, the heart chakra. If you're using the colored circle as your symbol, then see if you can change it to green. If not, that's fine. Just use a color that's easier for you to work with. To balance the chakra, you're going to flow green energy to the best of your ability from the earth up into your legs, belly, chest, to meet at the end of your inhale between your breasts. As you exhale, release that green energy down the opposite side of your body. So what came up the left goes down the right. What came up the right is released down the left. If you need more time to balance your heart chakra, you can press pause at this time. Otherwise, move your symbol to your throat. A balanced throat chakra allows you to express yourself and speak your truth. And this is the fifth chakra. If you're using a colored circle, you would fill it in with blue. And if you want to balance with a gemstone, it would be the blue gemstone, typically. That corresponds to the throat chakra. You're going to flow blue energy from the earth up into your legs, belly, chest, throat, to meet at the end of your inhale, right at your throat. Swallow a few times to activate that area. As you exhale, release the energy down the opposite side of your body. What came up the left goes down the right. What came up the right is released down the left. Continue to flow that blue energy until the symbol at your throat shows that it's balanced. If you need more time to balance your throat chakra, you can press pause at this time. Otherwise, move your symbol to your third eye in the middle of your forehead. If you're using a colored circle, you would fill it in with purple to balance it. You want to use a purple gemstone. And you're going to flow purple energy from the earth up into your legs, belly, chest, throat, head, to meet at the end of your inhale, right at your third eye in the middle of your forehead. Visualize a third eye opening. And on your exhale, release the purple energy down the opposite side of your body. An open third eye chakra gives you greater access to your intuition and inner wisdom. So continue to flow that purple energy until that chakra is balanced. If you need more time to balance your third eye chakra, the sixth chakra, go ahead and press pause now. Otherwise, let's move your symbol to the crown of your head, to the top of your head, to check in to see how the crown chakra is doing. And if you're using a colored circle, you would fill it in with white. To balance the crown chakra, you're going to use the white gemstone and flow white energy from the earth up into your legs, belly, chest, throat, head to meet at the end of your inhale, right at the crown of your head. For this one, you're going to allow that energy to actually fountain out of your head instead of releasing it down the opposite side of your body, which you've been doing with that previous chakras. So as the energy flows up from Mother Earth into your body, going all the way up the crown of your head, you're going to let it fountain out of the top of your head to fill the auric space that surrounds you. It extends about 6 feet or 2 meters all around you. So continue to flow that white energy all the way up your body, letting it fountain out of your head until your symbol shows that it's balanced. I promise this goes much more quickly once you become practice at it. So you've balanced all 7 chakras at this time. You're going to recheck to make sure that each chakra has stayed balanced. Because if it needs to be rebalanced, you'll redo it again. So let's recheck each chakra. Symbol at the perineum for the root chakra. And if any of them are unbalanced, again, you would press pause and balance them before you move on to the next chakra. Assuming the root chakra is balanced, you move your symbol up so that it is about 2 inches or 5 centimeters below your belly button on your midline for the sacral chakra. Next, solar plexus chakra, 2 inches or 5 centimeters above your belly button. Heart chakra between your breasts. Throat chakra. Third eye chakra. Crown chakra. So on this second recheck, if any of the chakras were unbalanced, you would take the time to balance them. And then you would recheck again all 7 chakras because you want all 7 chakras to show balance in one pass. So if you had to stop at any point, you're going to keep rechecking until they're all balanced. So you want to take the time to do this and not try to skip it in order to get to connect with your spirit baby, because this is an important part of preparing your body, preparing your energy. So now assuming that all 7 chakras show that they are balanced in one pass, you'll black out your mind's eye and enter the void again. And then when you are ready, you can invite your spirit baby in. And just as a reminder, if this is the first time that you are connecting with your spirit baby, make sure you introduce yourself, ask them who they are. Once they've confirmed that they are your spirit baby, let them know how much they are loved, how much you appreciate them joining you at this time. Just send lots of love and appreciation and meet them where they are. So don't try to overwhelm them with too much affection, too much attention, questions, if they don't seem ready for it. That's what I mean by meet them where they are. Let them get comfortable with you. I will give you 5 minutes to connect with your spirit baby. Press pause if you want to spend more time with your spirit baby. When you feel complete with your baby, let them know you need to leave now and that you'll be back soon. Send them off with lots of love and allow them to leave first before you open your eyes and return to the present. Welcome back. You have just learned a self-healing technique to heal and prepare your body for a healthy pregnancy. I'll link to another video in the description below where I guide you through the same meditation with minimal cues and a lot less talking so that you can have more quiet time to balance your chakras and connect with your spirit baby. Remember, the more you practice, the easier and faster the chakra balancing will be. Once you're practiced at it, it can be as quick as a few seconds. It's a skill which you need to train to get proficient at. So be gentle with yourself as you learn. Please be gentle. You're at the University of Spirit Baby and you're just a freshman. So there's a lot to learn at this stage. So show yourself the grace of that learning curve. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share it with others. I appreciate your support of this channel so I can continue to create more content to support you on your motherhood journey.